Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mono. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up about to get pecs. My jeans work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, ride the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo, call me Sade. Black bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the fortress in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it.
Are you working? What kind of work do you do? What is it you want to do when you grow up?
Hey yo, I'm gonna be on TikTok. That's all my eyes can see. Victory is mine, yeah, surprisingly. I've been laying, waiting for your next mistake. I put in work and watch my status escalate. Now I'ma start collecting props, connecting plots, networking like a conference. Cause the nonsense is yet to stop. Jake, shake me down, haters wanna take me down, break me down, clap, all they heard was a sound. Yo, I scoped it out, I took your weak dream and choked it out. Your bitch don't really got no ass, she just poked it out on the D-Lo. I'm saying you versus me, yo, we can do this shit right here in front of your people. See, time is money, kid, and BS walks. And to me, it's funny, kid, when you meet heads talk. I see feds talk, they wanna dig up the dirt, son. Is it me they hawk? Cause I be putting in work, son. Gonna be on TikTok. That's all my eyes can see. Victory is mine, yeah, surprisingly. I've been laying, waiting for your next mistake. I put in work and watch my status escalate. Your cornballs get stonewalled, blackballed, I own y'all. The veteran, running my plan, I'm the better man. Crazy raw, doing my job like the mob. Blazing y'all, and disappearing in the fog or a mist. And chicks can't resist what I kick. They be begging for attention on some more of the deals, Nick. Word up, baby, someone may have to get hurt up, baby. Shit is mad shady, but I got to get the gravy. Platinum respect like the force of a tech. Keep you hitting the deck, feeling heat in your chest. Banging your thoughts with the hot onslaught. A kid got shot on the spot for going where he should not. Viciously, I make history instantly. Those other lame ass loser ass niggas, they can't fuck with me. I'm doing my thing now to lamp later on. Paid in the shit with some fly gators on, but now I'm grimy as they get. Mud on my pants and shirt. I bet you niggas out here know I be putting in work. I'm gonna be on TikTok. That's all my eyes can see. Victory is mine, yeah, surprisingly. I've been laying, waiting for your next mistake. I put in work and watch my status escalate.
For the qualified pro in this business of rap. Qualified pro in this business of rap. The qualified pro in this business of rap.
Are you working? What kind of work do you do? Alright, what is it you want to do when you grow up?
afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Richards will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Ryan Keene. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the left fielder, Ryan Keene.
Here's the first pitch. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. All even now, 2-2. Two and two now to Baez.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. In his career against this pitcher, batting .500, 4 for 8. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Baez leads off first with 1 away. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The count now at 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone or if he continues to struggle.
So stepping in is Omar Narvaez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the AB now.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Well, he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The set and the 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just hung in there on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Two and 2. Here it is.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hit down the third baseline. And there's out number 2. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
George Springer the next to hit as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1 left for Toronto. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Danny Henderson.
Danny Henderson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Henderson on at first. Nobody out. In the dirt here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
At the plate now is Donovan Solano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 5. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. There's a slider that backs up for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 2-1. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Williams.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball one.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no
Bases
strike.
are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Ryan Keene. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ryan Keene becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch.
2's the count.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 now. Too high, ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit hard up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Leading up for Toronto, the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
First pitch of the AB now. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Biggio is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Number 25.
So now to the plate, number 25. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Simeon's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. And now here is Narvaez as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Outside, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Travis Lakins enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now time is asked. For at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Into the box now, Danny Henderson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Hernandez is in pursuit.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Two down with a runner at first, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Two out with the man at first. Here's another 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Orioles lead 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now Nick Senzel.
Leading up for the game, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Take one.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The first baseman.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch.
1-2. Two and two.
Senzel aboard here at first with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's George Springer.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next to hit is Dom Thompson-Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matta had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Popped up. Biggio over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now to bat, Donovan Solano. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Ryan Keane. This is flared right back over the mound. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Bro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Now it'll be Anthony Santander. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Canada. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Grounded down the third baseline. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Got a full count.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be number 25, grounded out in his last at bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a flare down the line. Bryant into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Marcus Walden enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming.
1-2.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And that one yanked just foul. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, what a stop. Touche, sir. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back to Toronto after this.
I've got a choice to sacrifice myself where I can take that torch from the noise and become that wild child, that wild child, wild.
Stepping in once again is Danny Henderson. Flew out last time up.
The designated hitter, Danny Henderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Semien's there. And quickly there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's Trey Mancini.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ryan Keene, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Taken in by Simeon. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, you don't see this very often, Eddie B. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Baez fields it cleanly, and there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. First pitch on the way. George Springer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he fouls this one off. Now a swinging bunt.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Left side of the infield into the shift. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now the first pitch.
Outside. That's the ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. fouled off. Two pitch is fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Left fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Brad.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. And now the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. This pitch is popped up. Guerrero is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now that's number 31.
So now here is Cedric Mullins as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
No, that's out.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Yeah.
2-1. Lifted in the air to center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Number 25 has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2-out double left stranded. More from Toronto in just a moment. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez has it. And that's the second out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ball.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Right side, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
So now to the plate, Danny Henderson. He flew out in his last AB.
Danny Henderson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles. Number 26, Jorge Mateo.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Mateo's off and running. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, here is Trey Mancini, singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch on its way, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Donovan Solano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Bryant at second. Mancini at first with no outs. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Kirby Yates is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Stepping in now, Ryan Keene, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
First pitch coming, here it is. He grounds it sharply to third. The tag gets one, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Narvaez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game. Maybe.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 6-3. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Now at the plate, here is number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 25.
Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fry is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 4. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping up is Nick Senzel, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Now here's the first offering. skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jorge Mateo.
So the next to bat will be Jorge Mateo. From the stretch.
Ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. This is foul right side. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Count is full.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's taken on the inside corner, strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Trey Mancini would be next. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 6-3. Devin Williams takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
So here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder,
So next to bat will be Teoscar Hernandez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left, 6th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The right fielder, number 15.
Into the box now, Brendel Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-0.
That's down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A full count, 3-2 to Brendel Grichuk.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
6-4 the outcome today. The Orioles crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Marcus Walden claims the win out of the pen, his first. Devin Williams closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan